Can I shave my stumps?
So generally we don't recommend shaving your residual limb because you can get ingrown hairs and have other issues, especially being inside of a liner. It's usually a no-no.
It comes down to personal preference. I know I have some people that do and don't have any issues. I have some people that do and then end up, like Brian had mentioned, getting kind of ingrown hair, stuff in the follicles that it does allow kind of a little bit more friction and irritation across the skin. Whereas sometimes having the hair there does help things just glide over and doesn't cause as much skin irritation. So if you do notice that like within a couple days after shaving, that you are getting kind of like red bumps or like a rash across the limb, then it can cause like a lot of different irritation. I see Ashley added, what about getting it waxed? I don't know if anybody else has tried this. I can't say that I've had patients that have waxed their limbs, and if that's caused any of the same issues. I don't know if anybody here wants to chime in if that's something that they've tried or somebody that they know has tried it.
I don't wax my legs, but I think the hair still grows back, right? So I would imagine that you could still kind of get the same issues from it, but
I would say if it's something that it bothers you, try it. If you start having skin issues, then it's something to, okay, maybe that's something that it's not worth doing. And so it's kind of a personal thing that if it's causing big issues, then you're getting kind of cysts or like ingrown hairs and it's causing a lot of skin kind of breakdown, irritation, then avoid it.
I would think the quality of your razor would matter. Like, I don't know. People don't talk about like how much they do and don't spend on their razors or how frequently they change them. Like, there's a big difference between a razor that probably costs $1 and a razor that costs $5, but you wouldn't know that difference unless if you took the plunge and bought the more expensive razors, even though, and then maybe you don't want a razor that has too much stuff on it. I don't know, but I feel like that in general can cause ingrown hairs on any skin barrier. But yeah, Ashley and Lynn, you both look like you might have some chime in. So love to hear your thoughts.
No, I was just going to say, I've heard not to, since was practicing since 93, I've always heard about don't shave, don't do anything, especially, because don't forget a lot of us lose our limbs because of, diabetes, vascular issues. So you don't want to be taking a knife to that.
It just bothers me to no end, I guess. Like, I just feel disgusting. Like, it just irks my nerves so bad not to shave. But I do get like the ingrown hairs or the rash, like anytime I shave, and that drives me nuts as well. And and my husband's never said anything. He doesn't, like, ooh, you need to shave that thing or anything like that. It bothers me, I know, more than him, but it just drives me insane not to be able to do it. And I literally yesterday just bought a waxing kit and I haven't done it yet because I'm nervous. But I wanted to see, because I thought about that, like, before all this happened to me, I would always wax my legs because you didn't have to worry about ingrown hairs or having to shave so often and things of that nature. So I thought, what the heck, I'm going to give it a go.
Right.
So I guess we'll see.
Well, if you try it,
give us some feedback.
I do know I've almost gotten myself smacked a couple times by some of my female patients when I comment that they have leg hair, because especially as a new amputee, when you start getting that revascularization to the tissue, hair growth is a very good sign. Like if you have hair growing on your residual limb, it means you've got great blood flow, that tissue is nice and healthy. So it's a good thing to have hair on your limb. I know everybody hates and yells at me when I say that because I know we all hate having hairy legs. But it's something that is a good sign of having nice, healthy tissue.
I mean, as a culture, we should embrace hair more in general. Like, I don't know, our shame with hair is so sad because we all do it to ourselves and each other, but it is a really cool thing. Hair is a protective barrier. But with that being said, this is a support and empowerment group. So like, honestly, if anyone here has any advice for each other, that's the most important thing, because our opinions, that they're important, but like how you guys feel is more important.